Hello, everyone. Welcome back to PTI. My name is Ben Giroux. To my right is Greg Mazza, and to my left is Josh Wirehorn. All right, so let's get straight into it. NBA free agency just happened, and there were a lot of crazy signings. Anthony Davis went to the Lakers. Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both went to the Clippers. So now there's, sort of a strain in LA. There's no greater LA team. Boys, who is the best duo in the NBA right now? And is it LeBron and Anthony Davis? Greg, take it away.
I'm going to say it's Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, and here's the reason why. They are two great two-way players. They can play on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. Kawhi Leonard's a two-time Defensive Player of the Year award, and Paul George just became a candidate for Defensive Player of the Year a couple times. They both can do it on the offensive side as well. As we all know, Paul George was an MVP candidate last year, finished in third place. Kawhi Leonard is a two-time NBA Finals champion. And I see these two winning a ring together in their first year. I think they are the best team in the West when you look at the depth of the Clippers on that team. And I think they're the best team in the West.
Josh, do you have anything to add to this?
AD and LeBron are the best duo in the West. LeBron James is LeBron James. He's the best player in the NBA, and he has been for a very long time. And Anthony Davis carried the Pelicans throughout his career. It's good that he got away from the Pelicans. He needed to go to a better team that was going to go farther in the playoffs. And if the Lakers and the Clippers went against one another, I think the Lakers would win with LeBron and AD. Also, all the other talent they have behind it with Kyle Kuzma and Boogie Cousins and stuff like that. So, yes, AD and LeBron is the best duo in the NBA right now, and you can't change my mind.
All right, switching gears a little bit. We're in just about the second half of the MLB season. So, which team will have the best second half turnaround? Will it be the Oakland A's and another surprise team? Josh, what are your takes on this?
The Washington Nationals have been getting hot recently. June, they've won 18 out of 17 so far. 18 out of 7, excuse me. That is amazing. They surpassed the Phillies and the Mets. It looked like they're going to be a fourth-place team, and they just blew up. They're going to have a second-team turnaround. And I would not be surprised if they sneak past the Atlanta Braves and win the NL East Division.
So, Greg, do you agree? Do you think it's the A's? Do you think it's the Nationals? What are you thinking here?
I'm going to go with the team that finished with in the second wild card in the American League last year that lost to my Yankees in the wild card game is the Oakland Athletics. They got hot around this time last year. And they finished with 97 wins, sneaking into the second wild card last year, and I see them doing the same thing this year. As of right now, they're like a half game back or whatever against the Indians, and I see them making a big run, and I think they will make the playoffs as the wild card once again this year. And I like the team they have. They got a great manager in Bob Melvin. Great players in the infield. They're one of the best defensive teams in baseball when you look at third base. Matt Chapman, one of the best arms in center field, and Ramon Laureano, who's got a cannon out there in center field. And I just like this team a lot. They got a big power hitter in Chris Davis, who can hit 40 bombs a year, over 100 RBIs a year. He is just a man on a mission, and I like the Oakland A's in the American League.
All right, switching gears for the last question here. So we're seeing a very dynamic offseason and summer for the NFL. So quickly, guys, do you think that we're going to see the rise of the Steelers? Greg, what are you thinking here? Do you agree with the Steelers? Do you see a rise? Do you see a fall? What do you think here?
I don't see neither a rise or a fall. Maybe a rise, but I think there's less drama because of the fact that the relationships that the Steelers had with Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. Well, guess what? Both players are off a team, and now they have two great players coming in. They had James Conner, who had a decent year with the Steelers this year, and they also have a top wide receiver in Juju Smith-Schuster, who had a breakout year in Pittsburgh, and I think there's going to be less, like I said, there's going to be less drama on this team. Not a lot of, drama with the relationship with Ben Roethlisberger that he had with Antonio Brown. And the fact is, I don't see no rise, or I don't see no decrease with this team. I think this team will get along now together. I think they're gonna the chemistry will be a lot better. So maybe I could see a little bit of a rise here.
Ravens and Browns, they'll pass the Steelers. Steelers going to be third place. They're missing the playoffs.
All right, thank you, Josh, and that'll wrap it up.